So this image here is one example of how Kubrick used the front screen projection in his movie 2001 Space Odyssey. And was that whole movie just a test or a rehearsal to get ready for the moon landing? I found some other photos of the moon landing, and I just picked them at random. And now that you have this knowledge, you can look at these photos and go out there and find them for yourself and do the same thing I did. And you can see where this front screen projection was used, but it wasn't used in all the shots, but a good handful of them. Go right to NASA's site and pull the images for yourself and see. All right, so this is actual NASA footage of the Earthrise, which I believe is front screen projection. And we're going to take a look at some of the front screen projection stuff from 2001 Space Odyssey. But just look at this with an open mind, and then let me show you some Space Odyssey stuff. Now, this is actual NASA stuff. I want to get back to this. I'm going to get right back to this. Now we're watching 2001 Space Odyssey. We're going to see some more front screen projection stuff. You know, here's the little capsule making the landing. They're going to show the guys, and the gal, the pilots inside or whatever. And they look out the window. There's the surface. All right. Yep, looks pretty real to me. It's hard to distinguish. Now here's that front screen project. This is 2001 Space Odyssey. The rocky surface is the set, and it's just a screen plane. And they record it as one shot. Now we're back to the NASA stuff. This is the thing I wanted to show you. Look at the right of the screen. See that little image? That's the lunar. Now, this is actual NASA footage. I was going to speed this up because it's so dumb and so boring, but I wanted my audience to see it just as it is. And you can go to NASA and their site and look at this for yourself. So this is the lunar going to do the docking sequence is what you're looking at here. So, you know, here it comes. And it's going through its docking sequence. I want you to look at the movements that this thing makes, okay? And you don't see any thrusters or anything like that. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get back to this. You have to have air pressure. The only reason why jets move and rockets move here on Earth is because of air pressure. To create thrust, you have to push against something. And in space, there's nothing there. You have to push against something to get these movements. And keep watching this. You got to pan right, fellas, pan left here. It depends how you look at it, I guess. But look at all these movements. I mean, this just screams. I mean, I really think that 2001 Space Odyssey, you know, they're just seeing how dumb people are and if they'll believe it or not. And look at these movements. I don't know. People think this is real. I mean, people are free to think what they want, and I don't want to insult anybody, but it's just hard for me to believe that people think this is real. It's the technology that was available at the time. This was what they had to use to fake things, and I believe it to be fake. You can believe what you choose, but it's my freedom to believe that it's fake. So in my opinion, that this is all fake. And 2001 Space Odyssey was just a test run. Came out, before all this. Gosh, the 2001 Space Odyssey came out in '68. We're going to take a look at some of this. I can't even stand to watch this. This is so. And here's the lunar launch. This is actual NASA footage right here. This is so ridiculous. I just had to put it in case you haven't seen it. I think everybody's seen it by now, but if you haven't, there it is. Now we're back to 2001 Space Odyssey. And I just wanted to show you the similarities, okay? That's the whole point. You can decide for yourself, and please do. Please do your own research. Decide for yourself. So this is 2001 Space Odyssey. I'm just trying to show the similarities here, and you can compare it. This was the technology available at the time. as far as video editing, and you can see the similarities.
No way! That's great! We landed on the moon!
They've run out of anecdotes, you know, and they just start making stuff up.
Yeah.
Like that Neil Armstrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story.
Yeah.
Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah.